Hello. Today I will show you a tutorial for how to build a two-directional minecart station. It can be a difficult build, but to simplify it I have split it up and made it into different colors depending on the parts of the contraption, like shown here. It's pretty simple. You can go any direction. You can go forward on it or you can go backward on it. Either way it will make your cart move around the track. So there's one way, and there's the other. Alright, first step. You need to find out where you want your track. So if you want your track to be here, along this green pathway, you need to place your track along with the block underneath it that can support it. Once you do that, you want to dig a 11 long, 9 wide hole and then make it 8 deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once you get that dug, you can then get started on actually building it. Now the first step for building it would be to place 3 blocks on this side with your powered rail, and then get some blue wool. Well, it can be any color really, but in this tutorial I'm using blue wool because I have it on hand. Place your pistons right on the top of that torch and they should extend. So there's that part. Next, expand the green rail part out 1 block on each side just to make it simplified and so you can figure out where the station's going to be. After that, you then bring this down and make it into a tower design of torches. So place it like so. And then you place torches there, and here. Your piston should now be retracted, and there should be 4 rows of the blue wool. Next, to place the pistons for these blocks here to come up, you put a hole here and put a hole here. Come underneath it and place 2 blocks. Come back up to the top and place your pistons on those blocks and make sure they're facing upwards, and then place your blocks. This is just a little contraption I have to make it stay daytime. So once you get that done, you can now move on to the detector rails to send power. For this you can get some red wool and just make a staircase down for the wire, and then place the wire on the staircase. You then do the same thing to the other side. So place your red wool in the shape of a staircase to bring your wire down, and make sure it's on every block. Next is to set up the pistons for pushing these blocks here and here up. So put a block 2 blocks down and then make a staircase like that. Put a torch here, and a torch there, and that should be up. Then you can put the block at the bottom, put another torch there, and it should be retracted. And then do the same to the other side, like so. Torch, and torch. And that block there should be retracted, but because of the torch updating it messed it up. So just remove that and replace it, and it's fixed. So there you go. Next is the placing of the wires to make the pistons up there all fire. So make a path down here with another color of wool. Oops. Like so. And then have another one to this first torch, which is the closest to the stairs. Place a repeater here set to 1 and a repeater here set to 2. And then connect this wire to the staircase like that. Now for the other side. You come over here, place another line of orange wool, connect these, put this at 2, repeater at 2, put a repeater here set to 1, and then you just hook up the redstone, like that. And now for the next step. The next step shall be the placing of the buttons in order to select if you want to go forward or backwards. So put 3 blocks like that, and then put a button on each side like that and like that. And once you got that done, now it's time to hook them up. So the first thing to do to hook it up is to bring down 2 blocks and put a green wool block there, and then put another one there, 2 blocks down, and then put a redstone dust on top of each block, put a torch here and a torch there, and then do the same to the other side. So bring it over like that, put redstone and then a torch, and then you can use the bottom of the torch to inch it down a little bit more, put a dust there and a torch there. Now to have these feed into these pistons here, you want to put green wool across here like this, and then in the middle you want green wool here, and then bring it down 1 like that, and bring it out and connect it with this, and then put a block there. Yeah, that's done. Alright, the next step would be to hook up the redstone and the repeater. So put a repeater here, put a repeater here set to 4, repeater here set to 2, and repeater here set to 4. Now these blocks up here need to be switched with half slabs because of this here power going into this block and then creating a bud switch with these pistons. So these need to be half slabs to prevent that. Okay, once you have that switch changed and then you have these repeaters placed, put redstone down like this, and then that's that. And then add 1 repeater here set to 1 and 1 repeater here set to 1. These are to prevent the current from going back or forth. And as you notice, these are now hooked up with these. So this button will control all this over here, and this button will control all this over here. So that's that. Now you need to bring this around the back like this, and then put a repeater here. Put redstone along this, like that. Now that button will control this, and it will make all this over here work, and this button over here will control this and make all of this over here work right here. And you're almost done. Also, something else you need to do is put a piece of redstone dust right here. And don't forget that, because that's what helps the power go to the middle piston in order to have this power to shoot the card off. Otherwise it just won't move at all. So then build a tower in front of this repeater of torches like that, and then come over here and put another tower like that with torches on the top like that. And now if you want to test this, put a cart here and give it a push. It should go right across. If you hit that button, it should then shoot off this way. So let's try it from the other side now. Put a cart there, give it a push, it should stop, hit that button, and it should shoot back. And there you go. You're just about done. Last step to do would be to then put this top part on to cover up the wiring and to add to the looks of the station. You could always make this flat with the ground, but you'll have trouble with these torches here and with the redstone up here. So it's easier to do it like this. So it still looks like a station and yet still covers up the redstone. Oops. So then just fill all this in like that. And you should be done. Make it daytime so you can see. And one last test to make sure it all still works. You hit that and then you hit that button and it should go that way. And there you go. That's how you make a 2-directional minecart station. Hope you've enjoyed and have a nice day. Bye.